Good morning. I'm excited to be going through a high-level demo of the Bosch Fleet ME platform. This morning, I'm logged in as a fictitious customer, but this is our live environment. Everything we will be going through today in terms of functionality and the speed at which we do it is indicative of your customer experience. It's important to note the Bosch Fleet ME platform is very modern, web-based, cloud-based, device, browser agnostic, with a fully functioning app on iOS and Android. The platform also has language translation on the app as well. The app will be very compelling as it relates to the customer experience when we think about maintenance stakeholders such as the technicians who will be potentially completing repairs on mobile devices like a tablet where they can talk to text, take pictures, take video, and all of that is available then in the inspections and the repair orders and other detail that they need to fully complete the repair process successfully. The Fleet ME platform has complete fleet functionality. I'll talk about telematics and structured integrations there in a moment. Warranties, inventory, parts and purchase orders, inspections, issues, scheduled maintenance, and many of these sections in the detail all fully integrate into the repair order to make sure that a technician and service writers and other stakeholders have all the detail they need during the repair process to be most successful. At its foundation, it's an asset management platform. So all of the detail around the assets will be loaded and again, fully integrate into these other sections, as well as create workflow around items such as registration, expiration, permitting, custom data, lease end date, things of that nature to keep you efficient with all of your asset needs. Just to clear the dashboard landing page, you can see at the top, there's a series of notifications. These can be custom notifications, which might include static content as well as video content or just general communications. You'll also see structured notifications down below, which hyperlink back to these sections and also drive email workflow visibility to a group structure that is created in our customer's image. One that I'll highlight right here is our fault code notification. So you can see these are colored and prioritized, high, medium, and low. They're coming in from your telematics provider. We're agnostic and multi-tenant. We have over 27 structured integrations related to truck and trailer. And in this particular case, we're translating the original fault code into something that's more understandable and meaningful and creating an action plan around that, all being driven by AI. What's really interesting here is this fault code then fully integrates into the repair process. So your technician has that detail and information, and they don't need to go to another system or plug into the ECM. In addition, I've mentioned that we are agnostic multi-tenant. We also bring in odometer and engine hour used for purposes of scheduled maintenance and full integration into the repair order. We'll bring in physical location, and you can see when things are overdue, coming due as it relates to the color. We'll also do DVIR integration, bidirectional integration with some of those telematics connections to bring in failures on pre and post trip. And when that failure is completed on a repair order, to go back into the telematics system as resolved. So very important in the way that we use the data coming in from the telematics system to optimize and create efficiency in the maintenance process. I'll also just highlight here briefly the repair order process, just to show an example of how easy that process is. If we go ahead and select a unit number, we're going to go ahead and select a vendor. If this was your internal shop, it would default to that shop. In this case, we're selecting a third-party vendor. And this in a second returns the detail that I had mentioned before, fully integrated around things like campaign and scheduled maintenance and inspections and issues that might be happening, the whole repair history, all the detail around odometer and engine hour fault codes will all come in from the telematics as I had described before. We can go ahead and attach that inspection that I had mentioned. If that's been done on a mobile device or some other framework, that will come in a PDF, as well as any pictures or videos that might have been associated with that. If we wanted to go in and add a headlight campaign, something like that, we could do that very easily. The headlight campaign would bring in a picture or to bring in some additional notes. We could very easily add in tasks associated with that unit. Very nice structured data, very easy to enter. It will give additional analytics driven guidance around SRT times, average labor hours, all of that visible and fully integrated into the repair process. One other thing to highlight here, we do have an AI assistant, which uses AI and is very interactive and will accept pictures and provide detail for technicians as they're going through the repair process. We have an AI invoice import, which would look something like this. We'd click on it. You'd be able to bring in an invoice. A moment ago, I had brought in an invoice that looked something like this from Love's, from a third party. We had brought that invoice in, and when we brought it in, it structured that invoice. We're going to go ahead and confirm to bring that invoice in, and when we do that, you'll be able to see it'll structure it in just the way that we would want, very consistent with our manual entry that we might be doing in the shop. So the ability to bring data in from any source, internal, external through a third party, using our AI tools, very easy, very quick, very modern. The last thing that I'll highlight is our analytics environment. So you saw a bit of that on our dashboard page when we had clicked on the dashboard page. Unlimited number of dashboard pages here, which might look at lifecycle optimization, repair quality, vendor management, warranty management. A number of these things are really helping drive ROI in the process. And our analytics environment is very dynamic, over 100 structured reports, complete ad hoc environment for analytics. The ability, as I had mentioned, quality, categorization of spend, life cycle optimization, all throughout here. Very easy to manage date ranges, pin things to the dashboard with one click. So it's an environment to create short and long-term insights, and every user can then find the reports that they would want, pin them to the dashboard, complete ad hoc environment to build out custom reporting as well. And the last thing that I'll mention is we do have an AI assistant here, the ability to come in and ask questions, detailed questions, create charts, create visualization, and really help our customers with a tool that manually they can get information, and through the use of AI can also create information around their fleet, which will drive their overall business goals and optimization. Thank you for taking the time to go through this demo today. And if you would like to learn more, please reach out to the Bosch Fleet ME team to go through a more complete demo. Thank you.